start today's class. So today we are going to prove Rolle's theorem. Here the statement is also very much important to remember. So here it is already given that f be continuous on closed interval a comma b. So since f is continuous on closed interval a comma b, it must be bounded there. And thus the bounds, that means the greatest lower bound and least upper bound, small m, which is greatest lower bound, must be attained in closed interval a comma b. Now let there exist 2 points alpha and beta in closed interval a comma b such that f of alpha equal to capital M and f of beta equal to small m. Now either capital M equal to small m or capital M not equal to small m. In case 1, we are going to assume that capital M equal to small m. So since small m less or equal to f of x less or equal to capital M for all x belonging to closed interval a comma b and capital M equal to small m, we have f of x equal to capital M. You can here write also small m. That is, f is a constant function in closed interval a comma b. So f dash x equal to 0 for all x belonging to open interval a comma b. Thus case 1 is proved. Now we are going to prove case 2. In this case we are going to assume that capital M not equal to small m. Since f of a equal to f of b, from the third point we can write this, but capital M not equal to small m, either capital M or small m, if not both, must be distinct from f of a or f of b. So we are going to assume that let f of a not equal to capital M. Then f of a not equal to capital M equal to f of alpha, which implies a not equal to alpha. Again, let f of b not equal to m equal to f of alpha, which implies b not equal to alpha. Now let a less than alpha less than b. So by hypothesis 2, what we can write? F dash alpha exists in open interval a comma b, and f dash alpha can be either finite or infinite. Let h be such that alpha plus h belongs to closed interval a comma b. Then f of alpha plus h is less or equal to capital M, which is equal to f of alpha. That is, f of alpha plus h minus f of alpha is less or equal to 0. If h is positive, then f of alpha plus h minus f of alpha by h is less or equal to 0. And if h is negative, then f of alpha plus h minus f of alpha by h is greater or equal to 0. Since f dash alpha exists, what we can write? Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to 0. That is, f dash alpha equal to 0. So, in both the cases, we can conclude that there exists at least one point, say C, such that f dash C equal to 0. Hence the theorem is proved. Now h theta form of Rolle's theorem states that let a function f defined in closed interval a comma a plus h, that means we are writing a plus h in the place of b, be continuous in closed interval a comma a plus h and derivable in open interval a comma a plus h and f of a equal to f of a plus h, then there exists a real number theta where 0 less than theta less than 1 such that f dash of a plus theta h equal to 0. That means in the previous case we have seen that f dash of c equal to 0, and in this case f dash of a plus theta h equal to 0. Now Rolle's theorem for polynomial states that let a and b be two roots of a polynomial f of x, then there is at least one root of the polynomial f dash x in open interval a comma b. The proof follows from the Rolle's theorem.